my people, wahala dey o. Wahala dey. There are some group of people now, they want to gaslight anybody wey talk anything wey they no like. They want to include me in that gaslighting. But me, I get coconut head. Before I start, Ajibola they call you Godwin. This guy, I beg. If you are going to do any video, I beg, any video where you go do, you go call my name for his side. Make you tag me. This one now, I dey tag you. I get time to reply you. For instance, me wanna see first before I even talk anything. Listen to this video.
Tinubu has achieved more in 2 years than most presidents have achieved in 8 years, 4 years, respectively. This statement alone is going to provoke you. This time around, you say you don't care if it is true. I have evidence. I have facts to back it up. Even more than Goodluck Jonathan. He has achieved more than Goodluck Jonathan. I have evidence to back it up. But you don't care about my evidence, right? You don't care if I'm saying the truth. Now you are triggered and you think, this guy is against us. Oh, nah lie. Tinubu is a terrible person. He can never achieve more than Goodluck, who is a nice. And that is the same problem that we have generally. We believe in something. And that thing we believe in. Even when they bring evidence to debunk it, we don't. Waiting concern me now be say, this person is a bad person. So even though in the good thing, he no concern me. Na bad person. Right from the Raya period, I've known, like, I don't post videos for people to agree with what I'm saying. Like, because I know that once you believe in something, it's just like people that believe that Christianity is their problem. No matter how many videos you make, Christianity is their problem. Even when you explain everything, there's no need bother explaining to somebody that already believes in until they hit or see their own encounter. Just like the same video that we are talking about, Don Azar, somebody that made a video and said the same crude oil. Somebody made a video. Let me start from the beginning. Somebody made a video and said Nigeria is not generating enough money, and we can generate enough money through tax. He did not say only tax, so he said we can generate more money through tax. And not true. Not be true. Now between me and you, not be true. Not true. Don Azar said no. He cancelled him. He said the problem is corruption. And then they replied to him, tried to educate him. He made a video about it. And then he made one statement. No be the same crude oil with Saudi Arabia, Qatar, United Arab Emirates, they get, 9 we too get. Is a very stupid statement. I broke it down. I said, person where they do salary, collect 1 million, we get 2 children. And person where they collect 10K salary, get 10 children. It is very stupid of you to say no be the same salary we they collect. Now salary, but once.
Okay, let's look at it. He used the word stupid. No one listen very well. Ajibola, after this class, we'll know who is more stupid. Number 2, I don't want anybody to change what I talk. Don't change it, don't lie. If you want to address any topic, we are there, make you talk the truth. No better. Somebody made a video. The guy named Naibi Bond. He thought say the problem of Nigeria is because we know they pay tax. Okay, there's no issue about that. I'm not there against that statement. I say it's a lie. Ajibola, you are a liar, okay? You are a very, very big liar. Now, this issue of tax, what you believe, say, are they totally against? I know what many people pay tax. Show me one video where you do, Mr. Godwin. Show me one single video to encourage people to pay tax. To tell people about tax. You have a channel. You have followers. Bring out one video where you don't educate people how much tax they go pay. If you bring that common finisher, go to my YouTube channel. I have a video, if not about 30 minutes or more than, educating people about tax. How much they go to pay for next year. That is personal income tax. How to calculate it. Who go pay tax? What is income tax? Now, you call the talk, say, person talk say me they pay tax. Say, because when they pay tax, don't now say, lie. See? Big lie. If I don't get channel now, people go believe them. There are some people, they will gaslight them because they don't get voice. Just lie against them. Now, you they talk about one man, for instance, has 10 children. Another man has 2 children. This one, assume, is earning 1M monthly. This one is earning 1M monthly. This one has more children to feed than this one. Say because of that, make I not bring that comparison between Nigeria and Qatar, Saudi Arabia, and the rest. The problem is that 1, lack of understanding. 2, sentiment that you are trying to say people are sentimental. You know what list? You know why they know what list is? Because anytime, when you say corruption, you measure that word now in Nigeria, say corruption, they go say you are campaigning for Obi. This is where it's coming from. Because when this guy Bond did that video on, say, Nigeria no dey pay taxes like other countries, that's why we are poor. I said, no, it's not because we are not paying taxes. It's because of corruption. That even though say we pay taxes, like any other country, as long as we no remove corruption, the way when money from oil they come, now so taxation money go still come. Money wey they bring from oil from ground, and money wey they bring from tax. After they don't enter our purse finish, they will say, this one na tax money, no touch am, no thief am. That one na oil money you can thief am. No. As long as there is corruption, I still insist. If we like, we dey pay 90% of tax. The way where oil money disappear, when we fit account for am, now so the tax money go disappear. Should you not pay tax? Pay your tax. From next year, everybody go pay. I don't do video how to pay. But say make I no talk say corruption dey, all because we are perceiving that I say corruption, I am supporting Obi. You are lying. Now let me tell you the reason why I'm talking like this. When Bond did that video, I dropped my comment say how much taxes Qatar, UAE, and Saudi Arabia they pay when they develop like that. Somebody call reply me say go and check it now. Go to that Bond, go see person reply me say irrespective of how you will preach it, Obi can never be president. I say I can't reply the person say who is talking about Obi here now? I know that will even come my head though. Now before I even go back to all this talk, make I show you something. Because before Bond did this video, I don't dare on this issue of corruption. Look at this. After I did that my video on taxation, thank God the chairman of this tax reform, whatever, commented on the video. That is on Twitter saying, thank you, Don Azar, for this public education. Person who don't like tax, he go educate people. He said, your teaching is simple and engaging. Why am I bringing this? See the reply I replied to him. I said, thank you, sir. I respectfully urge Mr. President to consider proposing a bill that enforces capital punishment, perhaps the China-style deterrent for large-scale looting of public funds. When citizens see that justice is sweet and corruption is truly punished, they will not only pay taxes willingly, but also become active whistleblowers for people who know they pay taxes. Okay? Accountability inspires trust. Thank you for your continued dedication to building a better Nigeria. Now, go and look at this date, July 30th, where I dropped this. Bond never even released any video on Nigeria no dey pay tax before I could drop that comment. It means say it not be a video even provoke me to talk like that. I did a video when I saw this tax. Say this is good for Nigeria. This is good because if we pay tax, it's good for us. But I can't think something say this tax money is income for the country to spend. It not be so we also get income from crude oil. Even though we get this money from there, at the end of the day, we want development. Jabada want development. Everybody want development. Even though we get this money from income tax, money from crude oil, our corruption still there. We no go achieve anything. It's like we are just running in vain. That's why I reply him with this, without fear. I want to ask you, where I talk say me they no pay tax for here now. Now let's go back to this beginning of the whole thing. Now, before he even talk about my own, he said, President Tinubu don't achieve more than other presidents. Nobody's arguing. You see where it's going to? Just like waiting on other talk. And according to the calculator, is it that this word corruption now, if you talk I am bringing in Obi or I'm supporting Obi? Somebody say, we know what you they do. This is we know if you catch your thinking strategy. I know the person go to think like that now. Now corruption they kill Nigeria. Ajibola, I see it's na corruption. Whether you think say, if I say na corruption, I dey support Obi. Even that guy that made that comment, I support Obi. I support him. Do I look like person where they fear? If you say now because of Obi, so if we mention something now, you go feel why they talk like this? I say this cloth is white. We know why I say this cloth is white. The cloth is white. You know see the reason na corruption. You say no. Because you dey support Obi, that is why you dey say corruption. Or because you hate Jabadan, where they bring tax to Nigeria, that is why you know what recognize them. Because I say no pay tax. Indirectly, I am completely against Jabadan. I don't like Jabadan. Where? Which video can you bring us say I don't like Jabadan? Because I don't say okay, now true. Now because we don't pay tax. That's why we are down. If I talk like that now, I support Jabadan. For me to bring in corruption, indirectly, you are against Jabadan taxation or tax reform. I've done almost 5 videos on tax, whatever, from beginning. Remember my video on VAT sharing ratio? So I want to first of all clear this thing. There is no place at all say me they no pay tax. I want me to pay tax, even 50% tax. But as long as we are going to pay tax, corruption still dey. The way where all your money disappear, now so the money go still disappear. Coming back to that scenario or that analogy of a rich man having 2 children and another man having 10 children, 1 million monthly, 1 million monthly. This one go. You are saying rubbish, rubbish. It's like my father is saying because he has more children than Dangote. That's why Dangote is richer than him. No, it's because of many years of Dangote diligence. When he get money, he go there, put that with the money, use that build factory. That factory generated money. Why my father, for instance, they use the own, they do caro, for instance. They born children. He they build factory. That factory brought more money to build another factory. Brought more money to build another factory. Now the same thing. Saudi Arabia is also a country. They got money, first money from oil, second money from oil, third money from oil. Then they build their refinery. We got our own. We built our own. We mismanaged them. When they finished their refinery, they started exporting to US, China, all over the world. As they were making more money over the years, Nigeria, they busy. They mismanage the little one they get, they loot. I wish when Saudi Arabia got their refinery right, started exporting, not importing. Nigeria also got their own right. Only refinery got it right. No, they import, they export. They no go earn income. As Saudi Arabia, they earn income. Like now, Dangote don dey export to USA. Only one man. And so say Nigeria na be Dangote since 1999 or year 2000. They export fuel, finished product. They go USA. All the earnings, that money no go enter the economy. That one na from tax. But because of the looting of NNPC, we couldn't manage our own. Saudi Arabia, they manage their own. UAE, Gasco, they manage their own way. Exporting, made more money, made more money. They use the money they got. Diversify, diversify. After 20 years, you are blaming population. After 15 years, you are blaming population. Say, now because you are more populous than Saudi Arabia, that is why they have more money. In short, now, if you give them 1 trillion, you give Nigeria 1 trillion, with 220 million people, it's not enough. Boy, how can you think like that? The same thing. My father said, Dangote has just few children. What? That is lazy thinking. When Dangote, they build a refinery now, there are some people, they get that money, they feel pack am. As that refinery, they bring money, they bring money. After 10 years, that man will not invest your own, steal your own, go put for another country. Because they say, now because Dangote has fewer children than me. I have more children, I have more responsibility. That is lazy thinking. Oh, because Bill Gates has 1 child, that is why he's richer than that man that has 20 children. What a lazy thinking. Where you come from? Where you come from, bro? Where you come from? Now, make I know they talk from my head like this, because I just get angry. I heard the word stupid. Say, I know what talk. If I use one video for you, one video, you no go sleep. So control your words, okay? Control your words. Now, let's go straight to fact. What I see say? Na corruption. Na in the key Nigeria since. No be because we no dey pay tax. He say we dey pay taxes. The way that country dey pay, e good, e good. But he say we dey pay taxes like every other country. But the corruption still there. Nothing we go fit achieve. If you want to compare us with America, Spain, France, wey be say they pay tax, also copy the anti-corruption in those countries. If you want to compare us with China that pay tax, also copy their anti-corruption measures. As long as corruption dey sleep with income, you can't achieve anything. When you compare with another person wey be say, if they get income, you know they corrupt, you cannot be like him. It's not population. Oh! Now let's see. You go bring our far to Ajibola. Also bond. Two of now. Una fit join together, go sit down. Counter this video say, I dey talk nonsense say, no be corruption. Okay? And no talk say, they no pay tax, so tax is there. But as long as this corruption is not eliminated, this cannot achieve anything. The way where oil money no achieve anything. Look at this. From 2009 to 2020, 690.7 million barrels worth of 46.16 billion, that is 16.25 trillion, were stolen through pipeline vandalism. Often with government official blessings. I want to ask you, Jabadan they rule this time. Jabadan they power this time. So how this issue of this corruption here on this one alone concern Jabadan? That guy what you comment that time for Bond's video, you reply me now, you have to talk to Anajibola. Which court of law or EFCC don't show us documents say our president they corrupt? Or is there any evidence? All the name I mentioned that time, they EFCC list. Armor they stole, allegedly. So how this one now called consigned the president? Say we they corrupt as a country, civil servants, directors everywhere. How that one called consign one person? That if person mention corruption, the next say, now bill is against this reform. What type of lazy thinking is that? I still insist. I wrote this to the chairman, say, Oga, make you help us tell Baba, make you also bring out a bill when we say if person steal money, maybe they punish them like China they punish. They go even hang you. If you hang 1, 2, 3, they stop stealing. Money go dey surplus for the country. Abi, if you say make I pay 90%, I go pay. Now that one I talk if we are copying taxation from other countries, make we also copy anti-corruption practice. No be the one we get anti-corruption practice from them. How should that one even make you be hungry if you are not even more this? I know what talk the way you talk you are not even more like this than me. How can this one make you angry? Let's continue. This amount were stolen through pipeline vandalism, often with government officials' blessings. Abi, now this type of thing now, dey Qatar, dey UAE, dey Saudi Arabia. This one are citizen of Nigeria and they cause havoc for themselves. This one will be corruption. If there is a bill now, when we say if you read the bill, you go fear to do anything bad like this. Money no go surplus. Wait till they come. In 2023, 95,000 barrels worth 6 billion vanished in 1 week. In 1 week, via a 4-kilometer illegal pipeline in Delta State. This one, now who do one? Now Obi do one? Now Jabala do one? Citizens. This one not the apple for Saudi Arabia. So if person is talking about corruption, why are you trying to pin it to somebody? I will not be crazy. We'll continue. A 2012 probe exposed 1.7 trillion in fake subsidy payment. Subsidy. Now all your matter importation of fuel subsidy from 2009 to 2011. Nigeria spent 1.5 billion since 2010 on refineries that don't even work. Umar Issa faces a 7.2 billion fraud probe. Who be this? No be Nigeria. Corruption. Corruption. All this way I measure so, you no go see them for Saudi Arabia. If you use this money, all this subsidy payment, fake subsidy, use this money build refineries. We generate money from the refineries. Employ people. Do development from that money. Nigeria no go do better. This one no be income. Person still am. So how you want them to say if they no uphold the corruption, you see pay tax. People see they corrupt. They steal the money. You go fit still do anything. Because they blame citizens say because they no dey pay tax. No. What I mean is that some people they when they pay tax, they are doing well. Some people they pay tax, they are doing well. But what is the common denominator? Now lack of corruption. At the corruption measure, we will not get for this country. I still insist. Okay? Now let's look at Dangote. Dangote refinery, built without looting. We save 6 trillion yearly. Like UAE's Gasco without looting. UAE Gasco is like NNPC. Now Dangote, one man is competing with them because now he getting money. Nobody they touch that. The one who will get through NNPC, we know what we do for many years. Why NNPC was struggling with corruption? Gasco, they export, they develop, they build road, they build infrastructure, they sack for money. You see also, without a single working refinery, you say no be corruption. Taxes didn't fail, now looters, and they fail us. No tell me say now because Nigerians are not paid tax, that's why we are poor. No, don't gaslight the citizens. Don't gaslight the victims of corruption. Make them pay 90%. Whether they get job or they don't get to any money where they come, they have pay 90%. If they don't put at the corruption, nothing go happen. That thing we are just reading now. If you go read that, these are the references that we are talking about. All of them. Go and read. Go continue. I will give you references. What the corruption don't do to this country. You can't be listening to Peter Obi at the campaign for them. Go and hit your head on the wall. If person talk now, he's talking because that person is a Muslim, you are a Christian, because that person is Hindu, you are a pagan. If you talk, because you be Yoruba, that one Hausa, that's why you talk like, oh, because you be Igbo. This one, what type of talk is that? You want to gaslight person so that person don't go talk again? That's crazy, man. Crazy. This country belongs to everybody, okay? We all get this country. Power sector, more go, power sector. More see what the corruption do that one. Daki by thieves. Obasa just spent 60 billion on power from 1999 to 2007. Yet, we are stuck with just 4 megawatt. What we say now one company, even Apple, their energy where they use as a company, plenty past Nigeria own. Okay? For this number of people, just this, for this number of people, compared to Canada's this what per capita. They don't put money. Where the money go? This money came from where? Maybe oil or borrow. Okay? If they brought this money through taxation, they steal am. It go give us light. Cho. We never got money before. So all of a sudden, we don't broke. So all of a sudden, Nigeria just jumped to this population. We are not less than 100 million before. Huh. I never see 400 million for rural electrification in 2000 vanish without trace. Look at the money. This one for come through taxes. This one for the people taxes. This money, now Nigeria get them. Whether through whatever means, through VAT. People they buy this now, they pay tax now, VAT now, through oil or whatever. It still vanish. Now, we don't get that right. Because of power, when you know in Nigeria, you know how many companies don't disappear, don't run go Ghana. Many companies don't close up. I'm talking about this money when they steal like this. If the user get power right, they don't steal them. Whether this money, you are talking about bringing the money, how to bring the money. That one I did. Me, I'm saying, after bringing the money, what next? How do you protect the money? Bring the money anyhow, but how do you protect it? So now, if we get power right, you know how many boys won't do something innovative because say they don't get power. Because of that alone, they don't feel innovate. Small businesses, you get idea, you want to do something. You know what they thought? After they steal light no day. One boy dey there, where innovate, no fit innovate. One company leaves the country because say light no day. Those workers don't lose their job. That company, the earnings where government for hand through the company, they no fit earn because of corruption. Reliable power could spark jobs and innovation, but looters killed it. Okay? UAE powers its economy without taxes. Why can't we? Before now, you are not saying we have an income problem. Income problem. He said we get income problem since that time. How would they get 60 billion? How would they get 400 million where it disappear? Who they prison for this money now? Which investigation they don't do? So you want to they blame taxes, Abi? Say the couple know they pay tax. They blame the citizens. Hey, you are lazy. Like Buhari went to which country that time say Nigeria youth are lazy. People and those steal their destiny saying they are lazy. They blame the victims. Reference. If you say I dey generate figure from my head. Nigeria House of Representative probe 2008 EFCC 2013. Now references be this. Go read them. All this data where I pull up for you, so no be me bring that from my head. They don't check, they don't see them by themselves. Okay? Ajakuta Steel. Look at that one. Dream story. Ajakuta was meant to make Nigeria an industrial giant like Qatar Steel. Qatar Steel there because they don't steal the money for steel. But Nigeria own Ajakuta. See what it happen. If it be like Qatar Steel industry built without even no tax safe. That is Qatar's own. Just like Nigeria, no wahala. Over 8 billion spent since 1979 plus $400 million. These are dollars, so where this money come from? If you get income problem, over 8 billion since this year, plus this amount on fake revival efforts from 1999 to 2015. According to them, they say it is 98% complete, but it is 100% useless. Thanks to looters hurling contracts to cronies for non-existent equipment. It could have saved 4 billion yearly. As you say, they exist. Look at the taxes where they're going to pay. The exports, employment, suppliers, development. Where it go come from? Only that one, getting it right. Just like Qatar Steel. They don't put money there. Okay? You know what? Because the money where they put there, it no be tax money. Now all your money. Now loan. That's why no work, abi. He say the money came through tax for work. I create 10,000 direct and 500,000 indirect jobs. Because all those suppliers, supply chains, look at it. They all get workers. If say they get that right. All the workers are paid taxes to the government. For instance, say Nigeria go better. They want me. Lack of taxes did it kill this dream oga. Ajibola, I'm burned. Now corruption do. I still insist. Carry me go anywhere you want carry me go. Go and check the reference. Federal Ministry of Mines and Steel, Ajakuta Report 2015. Civil Service. Oh, should I continue for time? Now, okay, me I just do this one. Master of Fraud, Civil Servant look like it's their birthright. Those workers, look at the numbers, cost 1 billion naira in 260. 12,000 fake staff were found in 2024. In Kogi alone, one civil servant pocketed salaries for 300 fake workers monthly. Look at the corruption, where everybody corrupt like anything. Am I exonerating myself from this corruption? You, Ajibola, am I exonerating you? These are the talk to politicians, everybody. Unless there's a major, strong major. Cartels keep dead workers' files active, colluding with banks to steal billions of naira yearly. Taxes who stop this. Okay? This thief-free. No be tax go stop am unless there is a stronger bill. That's why they talk. You know if it change that for me. References for wetin I talk. EFCC 260, ICPC 2024, Ajuri Ademuyiwa Civil Service Corruption Interview 2023. Go and read wetin dey go on. All this what they see. You hardly see them in all these countries, so like UAE, Qatar, the rest. We are telling you go compare. You hardly see them. How you never cure sickness wey dey body? You dey dress up. Cancer dey eat person like this, say e go disappear. Mo just dress am, make e look fine. Dey whine me. Air Nigeria, Sirika's fake plane scam. How the Sirika's Nigeria Air, remember, was 90.4 billion fraud. This one, now because the money no come from, say you pay tax, he awarded contracts to his daughter, allegedly, son-in-law, and cronies for an airline that never existed. He said this airline, he really do one. No get workers from there. No go expand more things for us. A rented Ethiopia Airlines plane was repainted to fake a launch, fooling Nigerians. You remember? Corruption. No killer now. Those funds could have revived aviation, created jobs, and boosted tourism. Qatar built world-class airlines without heavy taxes. No taxes safe. Luti stops us. Stop our own. Now Luti cease. We no get airline before as a country. Where is it? Looting areas. Say no be saying na tax, na Nigeria only pay tax. That's why we are poor. The nonsense talk. Reference ESC 2023. Go read them. Looting everywhere you look for Nigeria. Procurement fraud. Briefcase companies steal contracts. 220 billion MSME fund was looted by political farmers. Remember, with fake farms. You get farm, collect money. Peso fraud. Remember I said, anywhere you look, na corruption. And they give you different sectors. Peso fraud, billions stolen through ghost pensioner. Newborn ghost workers exposed in 2011. See they argue. What about mining? $150 million. $150 million World Bank loan for mining in 2023 was lost to ghost projects. Okay? Agriculture, 5 billion yearly food import because farm funds were stolen. Okay? So UAE and Qatar strive without, I don't know why they put EBITDA, without taxes. Taxes who solve this looting? I still insist. Go and read the references for that one where I just talk now. Dangote versus our reckless leaders. Dangote built a refinery, creating jobs and wealth like Qatar, UAE investing wisely. Because later they blame population. So if population are problem, why not they disturb China? Why not they disturb America? Okay, they pay tax now. How many American governors say they steal tax money or your money? The one we see for China, we don't see them for paper or for Google, say that they have them. So it is saying they steal like Nigeria, they will do anything for themselves. Those countries where you like, you want go there, you want visit them. They steal money here. They will develop anything at all. They don't play to parcels. What of India? We not talk people know they steal, but there are measures if they catch you. With that one, they go fear. For Nigeria, how many people they prison? Dangote success is it from taxi his kids. It is through discipline. Okay? Blaming citizens for no taxes, for me, is nonsense. Am I saying they shouldn't pay taxes? They should pay. I'm simply saying, if the money first vanish through this hole, disappear, we never see the money as they come. Now small, just land for here, we take all that just disappear. If you bring more through taxes, more money through taxes, it go still go. Unless there's a measure to stop the leakage. You can't say now because of bill they use those terms and the cap for will be go and cry in my comment section. Now the cap for. That person will be here. So if Obi say, they run for presidency again or he can't come up for this world, we will stop to the talk about corruption. Crazy. Reference, United Nations demographic yearbook 1990. For all those things, some of the way I talk. Taxes without justice is equals to more looting. Okay? Taxing Nigerians, even 90% of their income, without jailing looters, is like feeding a pig in America. They say go turn to human being and see pig. Okay? China executes corrupt officials. We only went after dead people like Abacha because he don't die. What about those who are alive? They no steal again. They no steal. Now only he steal, okay? Oppositions like Diziani, 20 billion. Yaya Bello, maybe he don't fall out of book with somebody. Emefiele, the list continue. Now Obasanjo start opposition, now they use ESC the target. Say we get law like China. Say anybody, irrespective of who you are, you steal public money, when they protect developed country, it's worse than terrorism. War refinery where no work, where for bring revolution for country, it's worse than Boko Haram because of one person. Say no be corruption and because Nigeria only pay tax. They play. Notable looters. I don't first talk this one. See one person, 90 billion, allegedly. Ahmed Idris. One person. You can hardly hear this type of figures in other countries. Ow! Look at Vietnam here. One woman, they operate private bank. Private bank, oh. Check Google. I don't know her name again. Over 100 billion looted since 1970s. More than our budget. He said this one, they work for us. Bring Chinese law to enter Nigeria. Say, let's operate Chinese law. Then they use that. Everybody, you pay your tax. Pay your tax. All your money. Everything. Judiciously, road everywhere go turn to see. Oh, now they make me the vessel. Without China start justice, taxes will just fatten looters' pocket. You are just giving them more money to loot. And few will hear the say. They blame. Okay, so this is the reference. Finally, looting breaks the chain of success. Looting, the break chain of success. One working sector like Dangote's refinery will spark jobs, supply chains, and more revenue. Ajakuta could have fueled industries. Reliable power could have grown SMEs, employing 84% of our workforce. All those things were no work because of corruption. Nobody say they don't put money for there. Now be our problem. That's why we dey poor. Saudi Arabia and Qatar built wealth without taxes, but looting snaps Nigeria's chain. You think it is not corruption? That is nonsense. You will come and say, the oil no dey again. Where the oil come dey again? Oil don't finish now. Oil don't finish. Oil don't finish. Now, no wahala. No get the oil like that, okay? I agree. That is the reason why I want to pay taxes. Okay, after we don't pay the taxes, what next? No measure to stop stealing it. You say, we will complain after 10 years. We dey play. Those refineries, what you see for Qatar and the rest, all of them, just like Dangote, opened export markets to the US, China, and others. Any billions and driving development for decades. Why Nigeria import fuel due to corruption? Why the end we looked and cried? Even if we pay 90% of our income tax, if corruption is tackled, nothing, absolutely nothing will come out of it. Now this one, the toxic so where they blame me. I know say now you go say, as I told this one now, don't ask say me they not pay tax. But you will call, make sure say people don't see this one. The craze. Stop gaslighting also. Stop gaslighting Nigerians. Stop gaslighting the victims, irrespective of who is in power. Okay? I'm not against taxes because Najabala and they there. Taxes is good for the country. But I'm saying blaming citizens for not paying taxes is pure gaslighting. Okay? Leaders looted oil, power, steel, and aviation while UAE and Qatar built Gasco and Aramco without taxes. Why? We're busy looting. Don't blame population. Don't blame population. Try the best like that. Right. How you go to say, and because they don't have to say, no pay taxes. Okay, you will say, I say me they don't pay tax. Give me one video where you tell people when they pay tax. Me, I get video where I tell people when they pay tax. I tell them where they go pay, how to calculate it, where you need to pay the industry for next year, January, they go implement that. At least I educate my followers. You give me one video. You sentimental human being, they talk rubbish. Hello? If you want to cry, say I don't know like I cry very well from my comment section. For others, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Thank you.